Hey everyone. So I spent the night down here. It was a great night. My bed worked really well. It was really comfortable. Throughout the night it was kind of interesting. I got invaded by frogs. I would say I had at least 20 to 30 frog visitors show up inside the shelter last night, which was kind of fun. But the thing is, I was off the ground and I was able to sleep comfortably, and it was worked out really well. The heat generated from the Coleman stove and the lantern that I had in there really warmed up the shelter. And that made me reconsider the design of my fireplace that I'm putting in there, simply because it generated so much heat so quickly. So I'm going to be a lot smaller. My goal was to originally build it using all natural materials down here. But one of the issues I was having is when I was scouting around to find clay. Clay is not that easy to find where I am right now, and the closest point is a fair distance away. Um, Now, if it was a straight walk, it'd be no problem, but it's a little difficult to get there, and is not that much. So I am going to use some old tin stove piping that I had, and I'm going to make a little small fireplace, enough for in the wintertime to heat up inside the shelter. So yeah, stick around. We'll see how this turns out. I'm Locke Outdoors, and welcome to the Roku experience. So after much thought, I've decided to put the fire pit in the back right-hand corner of my shelter, uh, extended out this way. So I'm going to tear back the tarp, and then I'm going to start establishing the build right there. So yeah. All right, so here's the idea. I was going to build everything out of stone and clay, but I can't get the clay, so I had to improvise. So I had some old tin stove piping around the house, ducting. So I figured I would make a small fireplace out of this. So the idea is, using rocks as a frame, I will use this as my main fire area where I would put the logs. So I will put the logs on one side, air will flow in from the other, and this would direct the heat and the smoke back outside the tent, outside the shelter, like so. And I'm going to build a rock wall and formation around this to secure it in place. Now, if this doesn't work, I'll give it a try, build it. If it doesn't work, well, then I'll just rebuild another one. But I want to try this out, see how this works. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So it's pretty crude looking right now. That'll be fine for now. I'm going to test it out, and we'll see how this goes. And then if it works well, I'll probably get another piece to go right here to continue on with the smoke, the chimney. And yeah, so let's spark this baby up and just see if it works. If not, it's back to the drawing board. All right. So I've been letting it burn for about 10 minutes now. It's pretty much self-sustained. I think it's a prototype. I'm not going to say I'm happy with it. I definitely need to extend the chimney. But the size of the flames and the size of the actual stove area is just big enough to put in small pieces. So you're still feeding it quite a bit if you want to have it sustained for a long time. The thing is, this thing is kicking out a lot of heat. So I'm very happy with this. Over time, I'm going to build up more stones and rocks around it so it's completely encased with rocks. That's the plan. So yeah, well, this is Locke Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the Roku experience. We'll see you next time.